What if the person who drives you crazy is also the one who makes your heart race? In Off to the Races, Gold Rush Ranch, Book 1, Elsie Silver kicks off her beloved series with a sizzling small-town enemies-to-lovers romance that blends fiery banter, emotional vulnerability, and the intoxicating thrill of falling for someone you swore you'd never want. This audiobook is a perfect mix of passion, humor, and heartfelt storytelling, drawing listeners into a world where love is as unpredictable as the races themselves. The story follows Billie, a fiercely independent woman with a sharp tongue and a stubborn streak, who has no patience for the arrogant, infuriatingly handsome man who seems determined to get under her skin. Enter Vaughn, a grumpy, brooding horse trainer whose life revolves around the ranch and the races. From the moment they meet, sparks fly, but not the good kind. Their clashes are legendary, their arguments fiery, and their mutual dislike undeniable. Yet beneath the surface of their animosity lies a tension neither can ignore, a chemistry that simmers hotter with every encounter. As Billie and Vaughn are forced to work together at Gold Rush Ranch, their relationship begins to shift. What starts as hostility slowly transforms into reluctant respect, then undeniable attraction. The ranch becomes the backdrop for their battle of wills, each moment charged with banter, stolen glances, and the dangerous thrill of crossing lines. Billie's determination to prove herself collides with Vaughn's guarded heart, and together they discover that sometimes the fiercest rivalries hide the deepest desires. Elsie Silver's writing is witty, heartfelt, and unapologetically steamy, capturing the electric push and pull between Billie and Vaughn while grounding their romance in emotional depth. The small town setting adds charm and authenticity, with nosy neighbors, ranch traditions, and the kind of community that both meddles and supports in equal measure. The audiobook narration immerses listeners in the tension, humor, and passion of their journey, making every heated argument and tender confession feel alive. At its core, Off to the Races is about vulnerability, the courage to let someone in, the strength to embrace love even when it feels risky, and the beauty of finding passion where you least expect it. Billie's fiery independence and Vaughn's brooding intensity create a dynamic that is both explosive and deeply moving. Their journey is filled with laughter, heartbreak, and the kind of moments that make listeners swoon, proving that sometimes the best love stories begin with a fight. By the time the final chapter closes, listeners will be left smiling, swooning, and eager to return to Gold Rush Ranch for more. For fans of enemies to lovers romance, small town charm, and Elsie Silver's addictive storytelling, Off to the Races is an audiobook you won't want to miss. If you're ready for a listen that blends fiery banter, heartfelt emotion, and sizzling chemistry, Elsie Silver's Off to the Races is the audiobook you won't want to miss.